We are back with Deadly Dungeon. Our SG-1 party has defeated all of the dragons said to have created the world amid a great battle. Here our party stands before a building that is seemingly just floating here in the void. Before them is a great wide door. On it is inscribed, and I guess cast into the door are just tons and tons and tons of characters of what you can imagine are the heroes and champions, villains, adversaries, characters of all of the books that were in the library behind you. You even see some dragons on there. In fact, you spend enough time looking, you may even find yourself. I
didn't get the hair right.
Yes, the hair is not right. So, what do you all do? I believe O'Neill and Carter, you still have your bless effects from those potions of heroism. Tilk, you are. It appears you're concentrating on something, but I think that's no longer the case.
I think that was the lightning.
Yep.
Okay, we'll remove that. Two of you still have some temp HP. One of you has 1 temp HP. Tilk is a little worse for wear, being subject to a lot of breath weapons in that last encounter. You all have a quarter mile to walk before you reach the building. What preparation or conversations do you have during that time?
In the form of my final candy bar, I'm going to vigilantly bless myself and just pat ourselves on the back for a job well done. We just slayed 10 dragons.
Yes.
10 golds. I didn't realize they got that big. Teal, why didn't you tell us?
This was a mighty victory. I have never heard of such a thing. I am proud to have fought with such valiant warriors, and I hold Captain Carter's hand and kind of shake it, and just really happy. I'm actually smiling.
Wonderful. I think Captain Carter will say, Teal'c, you did some amazing work with that lightning, but you look a little worse for wear, and she will cast Cure Wounds on Teal'c at level 1 for 8.
He bows and says thank you.
Dan will also, yeah, why not? Dan will also pop on over, pat Teal on the back. And again, that lightning was incredible, buddy. And with a pat on the back, level 1 Cure Wounds. Oh, perfect. Beautiful.
Just enough.
Couldn't have called it better myself, just like the script called it.
Daniel Jackson, you are always so wise in the ways. Perfect in so many different ways, except for your hair.
Hair's fine. You guys remember when we beat Ra?
That was fantastic.
Ready to do it again?
Oh, gee.
And crunches down on the closest candy bar to a Fifth Avenue that I could find, which is a Butterfinger. Anyone in chat?
I don't have another
Fifth Avenue?
guys.
Everyone in the chat, list your favorite candy bar. Thank you, chat.
I don't have another nuke, guys.
All right. Here on the door, there are 4 spots in all of the. I think last time I described it as imagine the Avengers Endgame posters with all of the characters, in their action poses and heroic stances, looking, at some direction, in this giant mural. There are, among all of this, 4 spots where there are little tiny, just flat surfaces with 3 concentric circles of runes. 4 tiny stargates.
I think Carter will point them out. Take a look to either side to their companions. Give them a quick nod and reach up for the first one. Ready in action for when the rest of the party touches it to touch the circle.
As soon as Doc Daniel Jackson sees a companion reaching for the door, I'm going to cast Bless.
Okay.
At level 1, targeting just the 2 people who aren't currently blessed, because the other 2 are fine. And then I will touch the door.
Okay.
When he touches, that takes my ready to action. I will touch the door as well. And I think we all 4 line up and go together.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So, you cast Bless at the end of your round, or at the end of your turn there. It ticks down, and then you spend 3 turns concentrating on the door, Daniel.
Yep.
So you will go through with 6 rounds of Bless left.
And a Vigilant Blessing.
And a Vigilant Blessing on Teal'c? Or
Myself.
You? On yourself. Okay. Wonderful. Blue or something. All right. After 3 rounds, you all appear on the other side of the door.
Ooh, big room.
This seems like your guys' kind of room, as I looked at Carter and Jackson.
Oh, I zoomed
Jackson's
out.
happy with all the books.
All right. You all find yourself in what appears to be a library. There are bookshelves all over the place, like the entire. So the first thing you see, the very first thing you see is, this hallway, and to the north is a grand stairwell that leads up to a second floor that you can kind of see. There is a floor up here. You can see bookshelves along the walls of them going all the way up to the grand ceiling, like bookshelves going up that you'll never be able to reach because it goes like 30 feet into the air. There's no ladders to get them. But there is a second floor up here. You just can't see it, which is why the light is restricted. Because this floor is about 20 feet tall. So these bookshelves of books that line the entire first floor stretch up about 20 feet, especially on the sides. There are bookshelves in the center and some reading tables with books, inkwells, quills sat at them. There are 4 grand pillars, 2 of which you can see, 2 that, geometrically or by symmetry, they are here. And there are chandeliers above, brightly illuminated. There is immediately above you, like 20 feet up, the where the second floor is, there is like a stone roof that comes out. So there is in fact like something sticking out this far. So you're in like a little bit of an alcove here. So the second floor kind of sticks out above you. So you'll need to step forward about 20 feet to really be able to look straight up at the ceiling. Are there any questions about what you see? About the...
Nope. Carter will move outside of the little overhang that you described and look up to the actual ceiling.
Yeah, it stretches up like 60, 70 feet maybe, and basically all you see around you for like the 20 feet immediately around you, bookshelves stretching up, and then a second floor with like 50 more feet of books. It's like if you've seen the scene from like the animated Beauty and the Beast of Belle, like going around that room that just has books everywhere with the ladders that slide along. It's like that, there's just books everywhere. Is incredible the amount of knowledge or the number of stories that are stored here is just, it would rival the library of the ancients.
And it's all brightly lit.
It is very brightly lit here.
All right, guys. After this, I'm going to need a long vacation at the lake fishing. This is too much.
Dan says I could just stay here forever. Look at all these books.
And as you
Murders.
say, look at all these... Oh my god. As you say, look at all these books, you hear the woman's voice one more time. When I was little, my friends and I would sit with tea around the fire, imagining ourselves as powerful beings, the trusted and legendary weapon, shields, swords, magic at our fingertips. These wonderful memories of seeing the awe and smiles on my friend's face as we told each other's stories, but drove me to be an author. And as you hear this voice, it's just kind of like booming around the room, just kind of seemingly coming from everywhere. These stories that I tell, stories we tell each other, they reveal to us who we really are, what we really want, how far we are willing to go, discover who we are, what we're made of. What are you made of? And you will hear a tapping sound above you, the balcony above you.
I think I know that I'm going to step out to take a look.
Yeah,
All right.
I move farther
See
in
what I
and
see.
turn around.
You all step forward. And I'm going to... Oop. It's to the... and you see the woman. You see the author. She is standing before you, and I'm going to just blow up her token so we can get a really good look at her. I'm just going to move her right here so everyone can see. There is this woman clad in a formally fitting dress, as well as a coat that has just these kind of sharp points that come off the shoulders. It just looks very sharp and beautiful. She has long flowing hair in a braid and huge moon-shaped earrings in her ears, and she has just a great big book in front of her, as well as a pen, and she is just tapping her book. And as she looks down at you all, she asks, "Will you show me what you are made of?" With that, she begins, she just like strikes her pen down to the book and begins writing. We are going to begin our final combat. I need... Wonderful. All right.
Rolling initiative twice,
Yes.
and I got an 18 both times. It doesn't matter.
Ooh.
There you
This will be fun.
go.
Anxiously awaits for the author to appear in the turn order tracker.
Yes. Okay. Give me one moment.
Sure.
Okay, so before I roll initiative, I want a quick disclaimer. So, this character has a lot of stuff on her sheet. She has actions, which are noted as actions. She has reactions, which are noted as reactions. She has legendary actions. Legendary actions are actions that I can use at the end of another creature's turn. So at the end of every creature's turn, I will pause and I will assess whether or not I want to use one of her legendary actions. Finally, she has some innate actions which require like nothing. They happen when I say they happen. So all of these are labeled as such, so they should be really clear. But I have a lot of stuff on the sheet, so I would like to take this slowly to make sure that I and we get the most out of this encounter in the interest of having fun. So I don't think I have anything I'd necessarily like to use yet. Okay, she will roll initiative. 13, not bad. Not great, not bad. So, she begins writing furiously. Teal'c, what do you do?
I am going to move here, and I can see up on that ledge.
You can see. It's really weird because this is like kind of the light, the dynamic lighting of the floor you are on, not her floor. So you can see her, but not really much past her. Other than there's a great big wall behind her with a ton of books. But you would not be able to see like the floor where she is standing, or if maybe there's someone back here or anything. Because again, it's like it is 20 feet up. But you can see that there is this is all railing with like little gaps, so she doesn't have cover. Like this is exposed, save for like some wood supports and a wood rail.
So I get that. It's kind of like when you're looking up at a deck, you can't see the top of the deck, but you can still see up there.
Yeah.
You can see that there's people up there.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to move just a smidge further, and then I am going to use Conjure Animals.
Oh boy.
Do it.
All right. Are you grabbing them, or am I?
I am grabbing them.
Okay.
Hold on to your socks, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. And boom. I'm dropping them up there.
Episode
with
1
her.
callback.
The original.
I'm dropping Copernicus and Einstein up there with her.
Okay. You are concentrating. This lasts for an hour.
They get to attack on now.
Okay.
I think.
Immediately.
They roll initiative.
What's that?
I think they roll initiative. Right?
So I am okay with that. I think in my like rules document, I said that any summoned creatures use like basically like the artificer rules and the rules that rangers got in Tasha's, which is they act at the end of your turn. Or if you'd like to roll initiative for them, I'm okay with that. I will leave it up to you.
I would rather they acted with me right now.
That sounds like a good idea. Okay. Sorry about the ping. Okay. Immediately, the author is going to use a reaction. Oh, sorry. I need to change a setting. I took measures to prevent anyone from seeing her things. I have always whisper on. So I'm going to never whisper, and I'm going to reuse this reaction. Foreshadow. When the author perceives an attack or spell, she may use her reaction to record it on her page and fold the corner of the page. Cantrips and weapon attacks use one line of the page, and spells use one line per level. This is a level 3 spell. She has used 3 lines. I should talk about lines. Let me make sure this is the right thing I want to click on. Storybook. The author possesses a magical storybook and fountain pen that act as arcane focuses and enable the author to take actions and use abilities by writing lines on each page with a free hand with the fountain pen. She may only use one page of the storybook at a time, each with 10 empty lines. An effect requiring lines may not be used if there are not enough empty lines remaining to write on the page. So, she immediately looks to her left, looks to her right, smirks, and writes 3 lines on her page. Folds the corner. So, for Einstein and Copernicus, would you like to take average HP or would you like to roll it?
I always like to roll it. I'm going to roll it. So
okay.
Here's Einstein first.
Okay.
Yeah. Chonky boy.
Oh.
That's 4
huge.
9s and 10s.
Wow.
You got that in there fast.
I did.
And then
That's
here's
right.
Copernicus.
52.
Exactly average.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice. Very good. Okay.
They get to make tentacle attacks if they're within 15 feet.
Okay.
And they are both.
Okay.
Right.
So really quick, they will act at the end of your turn. Any more movement or bonus actions?
I think I have moved 30 feet, cast a spell. I am not going to wild shape yet. I'm going to wait till I need that later. So yeah, they're going to go ahead and attack now.
Okay. They act at the end of your turn.
This is the end of my turn.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So here's Einstein.
Einstein hits. Really quick, hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Use shield, Apollo. You know you want to.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. Okay. Oh no, I can't do this. Never mind. Yes, that's a hit. Okay, she takes
8 bludgeoning and is grappled unless it is grappled.
She is grappled. Okay.
She's restrained until the grapple ends. And then Copernicus is also attacking. I think a 13 is probably going to miss.
Yes. Okay. So she dodges out of the way of Copernicus's, but Einstein manages to get a tentacle around her. She is still smiling. Daniel, you are craning your neck very far back to see this woman.
But I can see this woman, correct?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit is all you need for Magic Missile, correct?
That is correct.
I will activate the Scroll of Magic Missile that we got 17 years ago.
Okay.
To this date. I'm going to target the pen in her hand.
Okay. You target the pen.
3d4 plus 3?
Yes. Okay, I'm going to roll HP for the pen. One.
I'm not sweating, chat. You're sweating.
Okay, I have... Okay, so you hit the pen for 10 damage.
How much health does this pen have, Apollo?
You cannot discern that. It is a small object in her hand. Unless you make a really good check to peek at it. But from here, you have such a bad angle. I think it would be impossible from here.
That costs an action, right? To activate the scroll?
Correct.
I'm just going to duck right back under here.
Yeah. This is going to get kind of weird with the floors, but we'll just track that. Okay. Your Bless spell ticks down to 5 turns left. The author will go next. Well, let's see. At the end of your turn, does she use a legendary action? No. Okay, she, on her turn, will use Introduced Antagonist. The author writes on a page, paper and ink spread to life from sources of paper and ink within eyesight of the author. For as many lines as the author writes, summon a cumulatively equal number of ink elementals and paper elementals, summoning as close to the same number of each. Meaning, like, if I write 5 lines, I would do 2 of one type, 3 of another. I need to introduce some elementals, and I need to decide how many lines I'm writing. I think she's gonna go with 4 lines. and bring herself up to 7 lines used for this turn. Oops, not pink, not 7. So let me go ahead and copy paste some elementals. So surrounding or amidst you all, paper and ink elementals come to life around you. Let's swap these just for the sake of that looks random. Okay, so these elementals act at the end of her turn, as they are creatures controlled by her. So let's take a look at what the ink and paper elementals do. Pull up their sheets really quick. So let's start with the paper elementals first. If you want, we can take a cool look at these tokens. These were also made by Yeska Art, who has done quite a bit of the art for the
Awesome.
the crystal elementals, the goblin fans. These are hers, as well as the author. She made it as well, and I am very grateful. So the paper elementals. This paper elemental here near Teal'c and O'Neill, I think it's going to go for Dr. Jackson. This one here, I think speed. Yep, it's going to come right over here. It is underneath. It is going to use multi-attack. It makes 2 slash attacks. On a hit, these trigger the paper cut effect. So, first attack, 13 misses. Second attack is a natural 1. This paper elemental is going to go for Teal'c here. It is also going to use multi-attack, slash with 2 misses, I believe. Yes. Now the ink elementals will go. Reading over stuff. Okay, the ink elemental will close with Teal'c and will make a slam attack, a crit.
Ooh.
Take 23 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Wow.
We don't take half damage anymore, boys.
Uh-oh. That hurts.
Hey, O'Neill. These things have reach
what's up?
of 10. They miss you, though,
They need to learn how to reach.
as this one attacks you here.
Do I need to make a concentration save or con save
Yes.
for
Yes.
contra animals?
Yes, you do.
Pass.
Okay.
Aren't you blessed also, by the way?
Yes, you
Yes.
are blessed.
Yep.
Don't forget.
I need to turn
For
that on.
just for
Thank you.
future.
All right. Captain Carter.
Captain Carter is going to step 5 feet back here to get a clear view of the author, who is restrained above her,
Yes.
which should give me advantage on attacks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take a sharpshooter shot at her with my crossbow. That's a 23.
23. She's... Okay, let's see. She's used her reaction. So... That is good.
Okay, I'll roll damage. That's 16 damage.
Okay, she takes 16.
Judging how well that worked, we're going to try that one more time. Oof, that's 21.
That will hit.
16 more.
Okay.
And then Carter will scoot back another... I think that was 20 feet of movement, and I will stop right there. That's my turn. Am I allowed to be pressed up here against here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
O'Neill.
O'Neill's gonna move to about there. Going to be going after the paper elemental.
Okay. That is a hit.
That would hit.
Definitely. for 9 slashing damage. Let's see. That's a 25. There's nothing. Okay. For 9 slashing. Okay.
And then a 29.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Again.
What is your weapon? Oh, a halberd. Yeah, you cut through this thing. Yeah. It takes just like a boatload of damage. Like you this is paper. You are cutting through paper.
Yeah.
Scissors beats paper. And with an 11 on the second damage, you kill this paper elemental.
And then my butt end will hit the ink.
Okay. Pummel attack against the ink elemental. A 23. Okay, yeah. You hit them. For 6. Okay, let me set them up. -6. Okay, at the end of your turn, the author is going to use a legendary action. I'm assuming you're done.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Ethos. The author writes on a page and recovers 1d6 HP per line written. She has 3 lines left. She will heal 3d6. Okay. She is at 10 lines. At the... Oh, I fucked up. I'm gonna modify something really quick. I'm gonna link this, but I'm gonna amend it and say at the top of the turn order. So at the top of the turn order, the storybook turns itself to a new page with 10 available lines. So the author flips a page. And it is Teal'c's turn.
All right. Teal'c is... Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I am excited. I am going to... Let me just check this and make sure. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave on this guy right to my north. Just at first level.
Okay. Cast Thunder Wave. All right. A DC 15 con save or 10 thunder damage. The elemental will pass and take half?
Yes. Yeah, half.
Okay. Ink elemental takes 5 damage.
And then I'm going to wild shape into Polar Bear Teal'c.
Okay.
Bear Teal'c is best Teal'c.
I'm going to move you way to the south.
Okay.
All right. Would you like to roll HP?
It's going so well for me right now. I gotta go for it again.
Do it.
Big Bear. Come on.
Ooh.
God bless.
Moderately not as Big Bear. Like
That's worse
small
than
to
last
medium sized bear.
As a reminder, average is 51. Oh no. And that is your second 2 of 2 wild shapes.
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
And then the octopi also get to go.
Yes.
And Copernicus.
Oh.
It's her. Whoa.
Okay,
but...
sorry, really quick. Really quick.
Yeah.
So the octopi are up here. So I'm going to go ahead and reveal something. This doesn't change what all of the characters below can see. So this is what the octopi see. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out for chat. There's just a second floor with more reading tables. Yeah.
I gotcha. Okay, good. Very good. I like that. So yeah, they're gonna do their tentacle attack.
Okay.
This is actually, that was Einstein.
Okay.
Because Copernicus still has her grappled, so that's at advantage, right?
Oh, sorry, I marked the wrong one as having her grappled. Sorry. So Copernicus has her grappled.
I believe so.
Okay. And then who is this attacking? Einstein?
Einstein is currently, but yeah, that was Einstein that was rolling, yeah.
Okay, so that is a crit.
Yeah.
She...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. Oh, 1 sec, I'm about to sneeze.
God bless you, good sir.
I told you all I thought I had deleted one of her abilities, and I figured out which one I did. That's okay. So that is a hit for 21 damage. Okay.
And she's grappled and restrained, which means as Copernicus attacks, he also has advantage.
Right. 23 will hit. 7. Okay.
So she's double restrained. Not that that's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we're good.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the author is going to reach to the page she just flipped over, and she is going to tear it out of the book. And the paper is going to begin dissolving with like pink little chips that just start to float around. And suddenly there are not 2, but 4 octopi up here with her. 2 of them have been summoned by her using your spell. Flashback. The author flips to a page with a folded corner, rips the page out of it, that should say her book, and performs the recorded attack or spell exactly as it was rolled or cast, but with a target of the author's choice, if it applies. The roll's DC's effects are exactly as they were when it was perceived. So, there are now copies of Copernicus and Einstein up above.
And I'm guessing I don't get to control all 4 of them.
No, these are under her control.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know.
And at the end of her, well, it's not her turn. I'm going to roll their HP separately. Oh no, it is exactly as it was cast. So this is the HP they have. Cool. So that page has been used. Dr. Jackson, it is your turn.
Hey, Apollo.
Hey, what's up?
Have I told you this is a really, really cool boss?
This is a really cool boss. I'm very proud of
This is a really, really cool boss. I'm going to step to here. Do I have sight on the boss, Apollo, now that it's been grappled and I had sightline on it last time?
Well, you were using Magic Missile, which is an auto success with, an amount. I think she has some cover from you.
So let's just click a button before I cast this. I can see within 20 feet of this person, correct? A spot within 20 feet of this person?
Yeah, I mean, you could target the railing right in front of her.
Done. I'm upcasting sleep at a 3rd level.
Okay. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected.
With the least hit points first.
Hang on, I have to think about this, because I said it is 20 feet above you. And the
I can target the railing right next to her.
Yeah, sure. Just point in...
It's a 20-foot...
Which direction? To her left or right?
I would be pretty much aiming directly above me, knowing that she's been hit a bunch and I'm chonky, and everything else up there is also chonky.
I guess what I'm saying is, if it's a 20-foot cube or a 20-foot sphere, like you're...
I'm aiming it up. I don't care about the paper elemental there with me. That thing can give me paper cuts and I can bleed to death. Who gives a crap? I'm putting this girl to sleep.
He's wondering because of the octopi up there. One of them is going to get hit.
Oh,
well,
I can't see either of them.
Right. Okay, but you choose a point within 90 feet, and you're choosing the railing like right where she's standing.
Right in front of her. Yeah.
But you are within 20 feet of that, is what I'm saying.
That's fine. I have way more health than she does.
Okay.
You hold.
If you say so. Well, yeah, you've probably gauged.
I've been doing math.
I
do say
something.
so.
Okay, sure.
All right, so here comes sleep at the 3rd level.
Okay, hang on. Let me read this again really quickly. Creatures within 20 feet, blah, blah, blah. Starting with creatures that have the lowest current hit points. So, and this is within 20 feet. So I'm going to draw a 20-foot, 20 by 20. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. So this is like basically like this. Right? And if you're targeting this railing, whoops, let me move this to no snapping. So you're targeting the railing right where she's standing. This is all within 20 feet.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So you roll 2d8 or 5d8. Where is it? 29 plus 15.
44 health.
Okay. So this puts the paper elemental to sleep. And 44 minus 23 is 21. So this puts nothing else to sleep.
It was a good try.
I got more where that's from, and I stepped right back under the railing.
Oh, okay. Starting with the creature falls us unconscious until the spell ends, which is 1 minute. Okay. So, 10 rounds goes down to, I guess, 9 rounds at the end of your turn. Okay, great. That's it for Dr. Jackson. So your bless spell ticks down to 4 rounds left, and it is the author's turn. This is why I've messed this up. Okay, so the author, in order to continue controlling elementals, needs to continue writing lines on her page. So she has 3 elementals. And she does not have a choice in this. She must write lines for each elemental. I think she's gonna bump this up to 4, and summon another paper elemental, which is going to summon her here, and that is her action. Let's introduce antagonist. Can creatures use legendary actions at the end of their own turn? A legendary creature can take a certain number of special actions called legendary actions outside its turn. Only one legendary action option can be used at a time, and only at the end of another creature's turn. Okay, great. So, Captain Carter, it is your turn.
And I still see her.
Yes.
All right, she's restrained. I'm going to take 2 sharpshooter shots at advantage.
Okay.
First one is a 19.
A 19. She is going to use Protagonist's Fate. The author may, at will, write on her page modifying the outcome of a roll related to an action or saving throw that she can perceive by plus or minus 2. Doing so costs her 1 line. I had the author as a male character a long time ago, so there are some artifact pronouns of her page. You may spend more lines to modify the roll further. She's going to spend 2 lines to modify your roll by 4, and that is a miss.
Now to a 15. Okay.
15 is a miss.
And she's at 6 lines now?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to sharpshooter shot again.
Okay.
That is a 12.
Yes.
And I think No, I'm good right where I'm at.
Okay. Colonel O'Neill.
Neil's gonna hit the ink.
I'm an idiot. I didn't use any of my creatures. Okay, I'll do that at the end of your turn. Go ahead.
All right, so O'Neill will hit the ink one next to him.
Okay. Nice. 25 definitely hits for 13.
Wants to roll again. Really? Come on. Thank you. 15.
A 15 will hit.
Well, Trony is getting slower and slower.
Yep.
10.
Putting it to the test. 10 hits?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
No, 10 damage.
Yes. There you
Nice
go. And 8 will kill this ink elemental. Nice.
We will move over one that way.
Okay.
So I'm now in range of... Actually, we'll move over 2 this way, so I'm in range of the other one.
Okay.
I think. Actually, sorry. There, I think is where I want to be.
Okay.
Now I'm done.
All right. So I should have used the author's creatures at the end of her turn. So I will start with Copernicus and Einstein. They are just going to attack their counterparts. So Copernicus is going to... but that has to be underwater. Never mind. Copernicus is going to attack Copernicus with a 10, missing, AC 11. And Einstein will attack Einstein, missing as well.
Oh.
Yikes. Now, this paper elemental underneath the author, right next to Daniel Jackson, is slept. But this paper elemental is going to come over here and attack Captain Carter. It will multi-attack with some slash attacks. 7 will miss, and a 24 will hit.
Yeah, 24 is going to hit.
12 slashing damage. All right,
It's
now.
all my temp.
All right. Whenever a creature is hit by an attack, including grapple by the paper elemental, the creature must make a DC 13 con saving throw or be subjected to paper cut.
All right, con save coming in. That is a 16.
That is a pass. Okay. And our final ink elemental up by the polar bear is going to attack Teal'c. Slam attack. A critical hit.
Oh.
For 12 bludgeoning damage.
Give me a second here.
Sure.
I can make a melee attack at him.
The
bottom part, I haven't used my reaction yet.
Yes, go for it. That is a hit. 12 slashing damage. Okay, let's see. Conjure animals. So, you are concentrating on conjure animals, right? So I need a concentration check from you.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh.
Are you blessed? You're blessed.
I am blessed.
Yes, let's...
No!
Oh.
1 in 4!
Am I supposed to roll as Polar Bear Teal'c, or is Teal'c for that?
Oh! Ooh.
Because, let's also remember that Teal'c is resilient in Constitution as a feat.
Yeah.
Concentration while shape shifted. I think you use the physical stats because you are in the mind of a druid or of a polar bear.
I know wisdom and intelligence you use your own. I'm not sure about constitution.
Yeah. This article says yes, you keep your concentration. faster? They make whenever you do.
Eugene brings up a good point of it's a save, right? Not a check, so maybe you get something more out of that?
Hmm.
Maybe?
It's rolling at a d20 plus 3. So if the proficiency counts, it would make it an 11 and then a 12. Because he has 3 proficiency bonus. So it does matter.
Wild
But if you're using
shape and proficiencies. I don't think you get proficiency bonuses for skill for checks. Save throw proficiency bonus. The wild shape feature does not let you add your proficiency bonus to the proficiency bonus of your beast form.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, so if you have a... Yeah. Yeah, I unfortunately don't think you benefit from your saving throw proficiency.
Yeah, I was... My head was saying... all right, I'll be quiet.
Hang on.
DM intensifies.
I found a post from Jeremy Crawford. If you're using wild shape in D&D, you retain your skill and saving throw proficiencies in addition to gaining those of your beast form. If you and the beast have the same proficiency, use whichever bonus is higher. That's a paraphrase of the rule from Player's Handbook, page 67. Oh. Okay, well. I'm curious exactly what it says. It's really interesting. Oh, wild shape is just, like a full page. You retain the benefit of any features from your class, race, or other source and can use them. Yeah, so you are proficient in this. Okay.
That would push him over.
Okay, that is a save. There you go.
All right.
Good lore earring.
I will post the link in the chat of this tweet. Okay. So that is the end of the author's creature's turn. The end of wait, did I skip someone?
O'Neill hit. No. It should be Teal'c's turn, but you have your top of the turn order thing for the author, correct?
Yes. At the end of O'Neill's turn, the author is going to once again use Ethos and heal for 1d6 per line. She uses 4 more lines and heals 15 HP.
Okay.
And her page reset. Teal'c, your turn.
All right. Polar Bear attacks the Ink Elemental.
Okay. A 15 will hit. 6.
6. And then swipes at it also with his claw.
Okay. Oh, so close to a crit. 13, big damage. Nice.
And then the octopi are going to do their octopi attacks again against the author. We're going to go... Which one's on the right side? Einstein? Einstein first. Copernicus currently has her grappled. So, come on, move, sheet.
Don't they both have her grapple?
They do, but in order to make the attack, you have to release the grapple, don't you?
No.
They got 8 arms.
Oh.
Yeah, you just hit with another arm.
See, there we go. You guys with your math and stuff.
All right.
Did that actually roll? No, it did not.
There you go.
There it goes.
A 16 will miss.
All right. Good to know. And then the Copernicus attacks.
An 18 will hit. As Einstein attacks, it's kind of a weak hit. It goes like right into her dress, but like the attack just seems to like bounce off. But Copernicus gets a really strong hit in and like hits her right in the gut, and she goes, ugh! Like there's a recoil there. So that will be 11 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Tell me about these bookcases. Could a bear climb the bookcases if a bear wanted to?
A bear could break the bookcase by trying to climb up it. Oh, do you mean like on the walls?
That was enough insight that I probably don't need to.
I mean, the answer's probably the same. There is stone over like between some of the rows of bookcases. Like there are pauses where it's just like a little bit of stone.
Okay. Can the bear kind of do, only using some of its movement, kind of move around that ink elemental, moving past Jack and then to that space there?
Sure.
Okay. That is the bear's move.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Author is going to use a legendary action, Hyperbole. Choose a target creature and choose one of the following. The author writes 2 lines on a page, allowing her to declare a future ability check, saving throw, or attack roll made by the target a success instead of a failure, or writes 1 line on a page and gives the target advantage on a future ability check, saving throw, or attack roll. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, that should be... sorry. I meant to click this one. Antithesis. It's the same thing, except I can declare with 2 lines a future roll a failure or give disadvantage. Captain Carter, she's targeting you. One of your future rolls, before you roll it, I will declare it a failure.
Okay.
Okay. So it is Dr. Jackson's turn.
Dr. Jackson, with the paper elemental comfortably napping next to him, is going to walk out, confidently stride, step up on the chair, stepping up onto the table, now easily within full view of seeing the author, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, well, this would be the point where if I watched more Stargate, I would have something cool to say, but I'm just going to go with, I'm a big old space nerd, and this seems like a cool space nerd thing to do, and I'm going to upcast Moonbeam directly on top of her.
Okay, before you decide, after the last break, or during the last break, we looked at some rulings on Moonbeam and lots of other spells, including Spirit Guardians, and apparently we've been doing them wrong. You are as intended. You are supposed to make the save and take damage on your turn only. Not when it is cast. Not if you are forced into the space. It is like
so. She's going to take it at the beginning of her turn, regardless, right? Because that's part of the
yes.
All right.
But if she moves and you move it to her, it only then takes effect at the start of her next turn.
Mosquito Hawk. Sorry, bugs are getting rampant.
That's okay. Okay. So you are upcasting to 2nd level, 3rd level?
3rd level, burning my final 3rd level spot.
Whoa, so 3d10. Okay. So I will have you roll damage when it is her turn.
Okay. It's her turn.
Okay. So.
Right on her, because she's got Octopi holding her in place.
Yeah. This on the map layer there. Okay.
These bugs.
So, okay, and it takes a bonus action to move it?
I think it takes an action to move it.
Oh, shit.
Quickly posting in chat, because why not?
Moonbeam. On each of your turns, you can use an action to move the beam. Oh, I don't want to use an action. Fuck it. Okay. Oh, wait, she already used her reaction. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. At the start of her turn, she gets her reaction back. At the start of her turn, she must write a line for every elemental. There are 3, so she's going to go up to 5 lines. And then she must make a save against the Moonbeam. DC 14 con saving throw. She passes and takes. If you
Am I rolling it again?
Yeah, 3d10, please. Half of 19,
which is 9.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Now on her turn, she is going to target you, Daniel Jackson.
Okay.
She's gonna cast Vicious Mockery at you. She speaks aloud at you with a clear and confident voice. She says, I have yet to see what you are truly made of.
Wisdom, right? Wisdom saving.
It is a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw, which you pass.
I respond in Draconic. Really?
All right. At the end of the author's turn, the elementals get to go, as well as old octopi. I'll start with the octopi here. So, Einstein will start with a tentacle attack against Einstein, which will miss. Copernicus will attack Copernicus, which will hit. Copernicus will be hit for 10 bludgeoning damage, and will be restrained and grappled.
Octopi on octopi action. All right.
Yeah, it's going to be
I was
real
also
weird.
commenting upon that in chat.
All right, so I think because Copernicus is restrained, he now no longer has advantage on attacks. Now the elementals. The ink elemental will go for Tilk, I believe, with a slam attack. A 23 will hit for 12 bludgeoning damage and a concentration saving throw.
Which we decided I'd make as Teal'c Bear, but add 3?
Yes.
Or I make just as Teal'c. I don't know. Okay, anyway. Like we just had this conversation.
That is a pass.
Okay.
One paper elemental is still asleep, and one paper elemental...
Hold on.
Oh, sorry? Oh, yeah, go ahead and make
You're
your
within
attack.
5 feet. I can.
Yep, go for it. That's
16?
a hit. 6.
For 6.
Okay. Great. And then this final paper elemental will go, and it will multi-attack Captain Carter with an 8 and a 15.
Nope, 16 AC.
No dice. Okay. That brings us to Captain Carter's turn.
All right, Captain Carter is going to take a 5-foot step this way, away from the paper elemental.
Paper elemental will use the opportunity to make an opportunity attack with an 18.
And then Captain Carter will use her reaction to cast shield.
Okay.
And that will be... I have one remaining level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
I have 21 AC until the end of my next turn, I think. That works. So
Until the start of your
turn.
next turn.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and I have... I'm going to take shots at the author who is still grappled by at least one of the octopi, correct?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay, so I'm going to get advantage.
I'm going to declare your first shot a miss.
Yeah, the first shot's a miss. My second shot is coming in. I'm not using sharpshooter. I'm just doing a regular shot. Say 17.
23?
It's plus, not
sorry,
minus.
I'm too used to seeing the minus there. So that's a 23.
Yes, that's a hit. Is
All right, she will take.
that right?
Why is that rolling? Why is that rolling Dex now? It should be rolling Int.
Oh,
When did that change? How did that change on my sheet?
whoopsies.
Yike! I know it wasn't rolling that earlier.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I re-roll the damage, or would you like me to take the 1 plus Int plus Magic is
Just
6?
go ahead and re. Oh yeah, let's get
1 plus
so,
Int plus Magic is 6.
So
So she'll take 6 damage.
what? Let me do. That was 4. It's 4 minus 2 is 6. Okay, great.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll the damage just to make sure it's fixed, if that's okay.
It's been rolling Dex for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate because I
Whoopsie.
could have swore I had it fixed. I had it set up that way in the sheet. It's still rolling dex.
Weird.
Hmm.
Are you closing the cogwheel, like the setting?
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's try that. I re-rolled that. Still rolling dex. Like it won't let me change it. And now it's attacking at a +6 because of dex. Yeah, so that's... Oh wow, so I'm not even rolling at my attack bonus. Here, I'm gonna close my sheet and let you mess with it, and then reopen it when you tell me you're done.
Maybe Roll20 is having a hard time tonight, and it's not getting the query to update the sheet. Oh, there we go. It saved int for damage. What else needed to change?
If it's rolling with int, it should work now.
Is the attack modifier also int?
The attack modifier should also be int.
Okay.
Due to this.
Right.
Nope. Roll a dex.
Oh wow, it even reset the damage. I had got it locked in. There you go.